I pay it and then I spend it. I pay it and then I spend it. I forget the things that I purchase. We're gonna be 100% transparent. For me, I don't know if I could have kids. It was hard. It was really hard. Like, it was harder than I expected. No one lives a unique experience.
I just don't wanna leave you. Might just throw away the reasons why we both can't play here.
Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. It is your girl B, and I am back with another video. Firstly, let me say, if you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I promise you will love it here. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you for joining me today. I just want to say, y'all been showing out on my channel. Like, I didn't post anything all week and my videos are still getting some views in them hours, so I really appreciate that because it means a lot. My consistency is paying off, and unfortunately I didn't post in the last week, but you guys are still showing out, and I love that for me. I love that for us, so thank you. Yeah, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be a video part of my How to Become a Better Person series. This video is going to be about what I did over the past week. So I did a fast. I did a 9-day fast, and y'all, it was good. Firstly, let me say, if you haven't seen my 9-day fast, I did one last year, at the end of last year. I'll link it up here, and you can go and check that out. But this fast was definitely different. So how did it come about? So I stepped on a scale a couple weeks ago, and your girl gained 4 pounds, and I haven't gained any weight since I moved to this apartment. So I seen that and I was crushed, because it was like, girl, what are you doing? So then I was like, I need to lose weight. I haven't been going to the gym, so I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I was like, well, the 9-day fast worked for me, let's do that again. But then I had this thought, and the thought was, I can give up something because I want to lose weight, but giving up something for God, I haven't done successfully, and I think that's okay. It's not okay. And yes, I have given up things before, but everything that I have given up until this point wasn't for God. It was just me making those decisions. Like I told you, I stopped drinking. That had nothing to do with me getting to know God. That was something that I just observed when I had stopped drinking during the last fast. And if you haven't checked out why I stopped drinking up here, but yeah, it was so many reasons that attributed to that, but none of it had to do with God. As you know, I am abstinent. That had nothing to do with God, and that worked out in my favor. But again, that's just something I just decided for myself. Everything that I have given up has always been for my personal reasons, but it just aligned with me getting to know God, you know what I mean? So I was like, how about you do something specifically for God? And that's how I came to this fast. I was like, I'm gonna do a prayer fast. The thing is, I didn't know what a prayer fast was. Like, I thought prayer fast is like you just don't eat anything at all, you just have water. And I wanted to do 9 days, and most people do like 5 days. Some people do intermittent fasting every day for 5 days. I was like, no, I'm sticking to it. Nope, no food at all. I'm stubborn like that, y'all. So I was like, no food, only water, only fruit. And then once I started to get into it more and I was reading into it, it was like, you know, you have to set your intentions before you start your fast. Write down your prayers that you want God to answer, reveal, or help you with. So I did that. I decided what kind of fast it was going to be. Like I said, it was going to be a prayer fast. It was going to be a straight through 9-day fast. I was going to allow fruit, but as it got closer to it, I was like, that's not enough for me. I felt to give up to God because, like I said, I've done the fruit and water fast before. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna push it. I'm not gonna completely get rid of fruit because for me, I have health issues. Not really health issues, but like I'm anemic. I have low iron. And that stuff kind of, I need to have certain nutrients, especially iron, in my body. or I'll get lightheaded and I'll possibly fall out. Like, I have a low blood count, but nobody asked any of that, but sorry. So I have to deal with that. So it's like, I can't just not eat altogether. So what I did was like push it. If I get extremely hungry, if I get extremely dizzy or anything like that, then I'll have some fruit, small portion. And then I was like, okay, what else are you gonna do? Set your intention. So then I was like, I'm gonna pray 3 times a day. So morning, afternoon, and then at night. And those prayers lasted for like more than an hour. And it insisted, I don't want to say it was full prayer. It was me reading the word. It was me jotting down how I was feeling, me talking to God, and all this stuff that was happening within that time. Yeah, no juice, no smoothies, nothing. Straight water, like straight water for 9 days. And once I kind of planned that out, I was like, okay, I could do this. So day 1, day 2 was a breeze. Day 3, I ended up going out. I think I talked to you guys last week. I went to the park, so I went for a little trail walk, and then I ended up doing way too much. I think I told you guys last week after church, I ended up walking all the way home from church. Now, y'all, my church is downtown. I'm on the borderline of Bushwick, Queens, so that was a long walk. So that kind of made me really tired, and it kind of threw me off because I didn't have the meal to supplement all that activity. So I did eat more fruit on that day than I would have liked, but I wasn't trying to kill myself, and it honestly made me feel bad. And then I went to God, asked him to forgive me, and he was kind of like, girl, your health is important. So he was very forgiving in that nature. And like I said, I stuck to the fruit. I didn't go outside of that. But yeah, I did that for 9 days. The days where I was at work, in the office, was hard. It was really hard. Like, it was harder than I expected, because during the last fast, the days at work was the easiest just because I was busy. I was doing stuff and I didn't have to think about it. But this time, my energy was low. At one point, I wasn't seeing straight. Like, I couldn't focus on the screen because it was just, I don't know, it was just a lot going on. So what ended up happening is I had to eat a lot of fruit. Like, I ate a lot of fruit that day at work. And I felt better, but it was rough. And then, yeah, I finished it. And then once I got to day 7, I was like, well, I got this. I got this. Like, it got easier, and it just felt good. I felt like I'm almost at the end. I'm doing it. I completed it on Friday night. Saturday morning, I woke up. I didn't even really want to eat because I felt guilty, because it's like, you did it. Like, I could eat. Like, it just felt so crazy. But I'm keeping it in small portions, because although the reason why I intended to start this fast was very, I'll say for shallow, selfish reasons, in the back of my mind, I was still like, I really want to lose weight. I didn't allow myself to step on a scale the entire process, because I was like, no, this is not what you're doing it for. But baby, once it was over and I stepped on that scale, I lost 10 pounds. Your girl is down to 155, and I haven't been 155 pounds in, maybe since 2019. So that felt good. That felt really good, and I want to maintain that weight. So yes, I have to continue to eat right, smaller portions, healthier portions, and things like that. And then also this month, I did the 9-day fast, but I'm also fasting when it comes to non-essential spending. So I'm not buying any clothes, any electronics. I'm not buying anything, which kind of sucks, because that put a halt on my try-on hauls and all the videos that I love to create for you guys. And that's kind of why I didn't post anything all week, because I don't have anything to post. Well, no, that's not why I didn't post this week, but that kind of aided in why I didn't post this week, because I didn't know how to get creative to think of what I could post in replacement of the try-on hauls. So I just didn't post anything. I didn't feel like thinking about it. I didn't have time to think about it. So I was just like, all right, whatever. So we're midway through May. We had another 15 days to go, but I gotta figure something out, because one video a week is not enough for me. Like, God's going to show me what I need to post. Sorry, that was a little rant. But yeah, I'm not spending any money. I'm not buying anything that I don't need, and I'm not going out to eat. Everything that I'm going to be eating is going to be made in my home, on my mama home. So I'm for real going to eat my mama cooking. But those are the only way that I'll be getting my meals for the remainder of this month. Because I think that's important too. I spend so much money just leaving my house, and while I do give tithes and offering, I feel like I don't give a lot, and I feel like by the time Sunday rolls around, I don't have that much to give because I just spent it all during the week, and it's not on anything that I need. And that's the crazy part. Like, it's just little stuff that I'm like, oh, I need this, I'll buy it, and I absolutely didn't need it. Don't use it, don't touch it. I have a blender I bought last year before my move. I haven't opened it, I haven't taken it out the box, which is ridiculous. But yeah, so that's one thing. And then two, y'all, I've been putting together outfits the last couple of days with clothes that I had and never popped the tags on. Outfits been hitting. And then lastly, I forget the things that I purchased, because while I was putting together an outfit, I was looking for a bag, and I went in my bag closet. I forgot that I got 3 Brandon Blackwood bags that I did a haul on this channel about. Check it out up here. I had in a haul that I did last year, and I forgot all about it because I'm going through my bags. I'm like, when did I get this? I have designer shoes that I never wore. I hope y'all hear me over the music. But yeah, I'm like, I have all this stuff and I don't wear it. And it's like, Niana, you're wasteful. So I'm like, I'm gonna wear everything that I already have, everything that I never pocket tags on. We're gonna incorporate that into our everyday outfits, because it's not cool. It's really not cool. It's actually sad. For the rest of this year, I'm not trying to spend no money. Like, I have 2 trips that I am grateful to be going on this year. Quick trips, nothing crazy. And I'm not shopping for them. I have stuff at home. So I'm gonna be wearing that stuff. But that's something else that I decided that I was gonna give up in this season, because it just didn't make sense. And I feel like I went on a whole little rant. I don't know what the original point was of this discussion. But yeah, I gave up that too. And it's like, because of tithes and offering, I can give more to God and still save and be good. So yeah, there's that. And also I need to get caught up on my credit card bills. Like, I'm caught up, but like, I pay it and then I spend it. I pay it and then I spend it. And it's like, no, like, why do you keep spending? Pay it and leave it alone. So I'm paying that, leaving it alone. But I feel good. I went on an entire rant, y'all. I'm sorry. But basically, the gist of this video is to say that I did do a 9-day fast, and it felt so good. And I'm super proud of myself. And I feel like within that 9-day fast, not only did I lose weight, which wasn't the goal, but it was, you know, it was in my mind. Not only that, but then I also got to know God, and I really got to understand who Jesus was and what it really meant for God to give us Jesus, to forgive us for our sins and to die on that cross and allow us to receive the Holy Spirit, because that in itself is amazing. And then it also showed me that we are humans, we are flawed humans, and we want to condemn people so bad. We want to make people feel horrible for how they are, but God made them that way. And I'm at a point where I'm not comfortable saying God creates wicked people. I think this world creates wicked people. And what ends up happening is we have to deal with it in the society. There's no way to get away from it. But we can't look at it as the woe is me and just be sad and say the world is doomed. Like, no, we have to look at it from a perspective like, yeah, there's some wickedness going on in this world, but God made me his soldier, and regardless of what's going on out there, my eyes are focused on him, not them, on him. Because once you start focusing on them, you might not become wicked like how they're wicked, but your heart becomes cold. And I personally don't see the value in living on this earth having to be this cold person because you feel like you gotta protect yourself. I feel like that's another unnecessary burden that you have to deal with in a world that's already crazy. So show love and be kind and be joyous and choose joy, because if you let the things of this earth consume you, there's just no way. Mental breakdown after mental breakdown after mental breakdown. So yeah, God just revealed Jesus to me and why he's the light of my life. So yeah, that's it. I push you, as I do in every video, to go ahead and grab that Bible and start reading it, because it can reveal to you more than any person can. It's cool to have someone's view and perspective when it comes to the Bible, but when you read it, you get connected to it in a different way. And another thing about the Bible is that no one lives a unique experience. Like, none of us. Because if you read that Bible, it's guaranteed you'll see someone who went through the same exact thing that you went through. For me, we're gonna be 100% transparent. For me, I don't know if I could have kids. I always thought I couldn't have kids, but after reading the Bible and hearing about all those women, Sarah, Rebecca, what is Samson's mother, I can't remember her name, but all of those women throughout history could not have a child. And guess what? They did. Sarah was old as heck, but she had a child. Rebecca wasn't the nicest, but she had a child. And it's like, you have to just have faith. Like, why count myself out before God even made his plan, you know? Because no one ever said it's impossible for me to have kids, but they said it would be very difficult. And I have faith that I will. Like, I will. And I also think at the times when I thought I was ready for a child, I wasn't. Me and my partner was not. But it just felt like something that needed to happen, because as a society, that's what we see. When you're together for a while, the next step is children. Not even marriage, which is problematic in itself, but different video, different day. But I'm just saying, like, that's what I used to think was impossible. But reading the Bible has shown me that it's not impossible. It's gonna happen. When God's ready for it to happen, it will happen. And the only reason it hasn't happened is because I'm not ready yet. Honestly, I'm not ready yet, and my husband ain't ready yet. But once we ready, then we'll cross that bridge. But yeah, again, that was a whole other rant. I don't even know how I started this part of the video, but it's okay. We're gonna wrap this video up as of now. But I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if God ever revealed something to you that you feel like you would like to share with us, go ahead and leave that down in the comments. Like, I kind of want this channel to turn into like a fellowship among people who are getting to know Christ, who's finding the love of Christ, who feels the love of God, and kind of just want to start a community here on this YouTube channel. So yeah, go ahead and use my comments as that, and I'll answer back too. Like, I ain't one of those who's like, comment it, don't comment. Like, no, we could have fellowship down in the comments. So yeah, do that. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into today's video. I appreciate you all. Like I said, I hope you had an amazing Mother's Day. I hope you have a blessed day, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.
'Cause all I wanna do is lie.